Security awareness training at Jade Sensenbaugh. Some topics I'm going to cover today in our security awareness training is why is security important, choosing a good password, common types of attacks, patch management for Windows Update and for Windows updates, antivirus, standard users versus Windows for standard user versus administrative user for Windows, password protected screensavers, backups, locking your computer, resetting your web browser. Why is security important? Well, security is important because it protects private information, it blocks unauthorized access, protects against damage, and it blocks theft. Choosing a good password. Choosing a good password is important because a short password can be easily hacked. A good password should be at least 20 characters. You should not use a pet's name, child's name, or birth date. Choosing a password often is a good way. Changing your password is a good way to make sure it is not hacked. Tips. Don't use personal information to create a password. Remember, a memorized password is a weak password. Common types of attacks. Brute force attack. This is where they use every possible combination to crack a password. A dictionary attack is where they compare common words in a dictionary against stolen password files. And farming is where the hacker redirects the user to a fake website. Most times the users are unaware they're on a fake website and they'll enter personal information, so that's the way they can get that. Also, if the website if it starts with HTTP, it's probably a fake website. If it has HTTPS, then you're good probably. Phishing. Phishing is where they display fake announcements or send fake emails in an attempt to get people to send personal information. Users usually believe it's a legitimate company. Ways to note this is if the email has been sent to multiple users or it ends in Gmail, Hotmail. Those would be fake. Shoulder surfing is where a hacker can view personal information entered by another person. And spear phishing is where the hacker only targets a certain user. Patch management including Windows updates. Patches are very important because an unpatched computer will have most software vulnerabilities that can be exploited by a hacker. So you want to make sure your computer, your software is staying up to date because patches are put out for certain reasons. They find things that need to be fixed, so that's why there are patches. So most Microsoft Windows allows users to choose from 4 options for updates. Install and update software automatically. Download updates, but let the user choose when to install them. Check updates, but the user chooses whether to download and install them, or never check updates. A lot of software programs go into automatic updates. For example, Google Chrome automatically updates without even you knowledge it updates when there's updates, so don't even have to do anything, it just updates. You can't even change that set into the settings. Antivirus. Antivirus is software that protects the user computer. Some of the best known software include WebBot, McAfee, Bitdefender, Kaspersky, to list a few. Antivirus protects against malware, phishing, Trojan, adware, viruses, Usually antivirus will let you set up, you can have it scan a certain time every day or every night. You can do manual scans. These scans will, if they find any files, they'll quarantine them, and they'll let you know it requires action, and you'll look at them, and if those are bad files and they're not right you want to keep, then you'll just hit fix and it'll delete them all for you. Standard user versus administrative user for Windows. A standard user can do anything an administrative user can, but installing or changing software, security settings. If you were going to make any of these changes and you're just a standard user, it would require that you enter administrative password. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do anything. Password protected screensavers. A password protected screensaver is a screensaver that locks when the computer is unattended. And how quickly these computers lock is up to the user. User usually can choose from anywhere from 5 to 10 to 15 minutes on where they want them to lock, half hour. You can just say never lock. That means it'll never lock and anybody will have access to that computer. This keeps password screenshot, keeps information, files safe from others. So you want to make sure your computer is password protected. If you're unattended, make sure it's locked. Backup. Data backup is another part of safeguarding information. This is a good way to protect information against attacks. Data backup is essential in the event of a disaster. So say your house burnt down, you have your data saved online somewhere, an online backup, or you had it on a portable USB and it's not saved in the house, you still have all your information. You could just upload it to another computer. So there's a portable USB hard drive backup, there is disk storage such as a DVD, there is online storage also called backups, online backup. Locking your computer. Locking your computer is an important way to secure personal data. There's a couple of ways to lock your computer. One way is to go to the start menu, click the log off, or you can press the Windows plus L key on the keyboard. This will also instantly lock the computer. Resetting your web browser. Resetting your web browser will reset user customizations, disable web or browser add-ons, reset default settings, and delete personal settings. So say somehow the browser, they download things out of your knowledge, and if you can't get it fixed, it'll be a good way to reset settings. It'll set it back to default. So such toolballs, unwanted changes, so that's be a good way to do that. In summary, if you keep these security awareness tips in mind, you'll be on your way to keeping your personal information safe. Most of this, also if you have any information, most of this information can be found on the web. If you needed any additional information, it's all covered. Thank you.